pretty standard, if you ask me. And the Harith is going to be banned by ONIC. They don't want to give it to SGD Omega.
Yep. Wise says we got the win. We're good.
Pick something else.
Kimmy's going to be banned. We don't want to give you Kimmy this time around.
Yeah. It makes sense. It makes opponents are hot on. Stick on to something that you might be more comfortable with.
Grok is open. You think ONIC's going to pick that up?
Grok, no. I don't think that ONIC is a Grok-centric team. They're probably going to pick up a mage. Maybe something like they could consider a Lunox.
Lilia.
Yeah, or they could go for a marksman. Lilia, definitely Lilia.
Right?
Definitely Lilia.
Lilia on that. Wise on that Lilia, though.
We've seen Wise on Lilia before. It's a thing of beauty.
So we'll see.
There
it is.
goes the Lilia.
There you go.
Black shoes, baby. Black shoes.
And
What we're all wearing.
no, I'm wearing brown.
Oh, okay.
You're not in.
I'm not in.
Well, there goes the Grok, and the Thon's being picked up by SGD Omega. What do you think about that?
Here's something I noticed. Again, we mentioned how ONIC-PH has been helped by their older brothers from ONIC Indo, and they're growing at such a rapid pace, and it seems like they're on a different meta. I just got to mention, SGD, they're picking heroes and banning heroes that were from a meta maybe a month ago.
Yeah, and they're banning and picking heroes that don't really apply to ONIC, because ONIC play a different way from everybody. ONIC-PH play a different way from everybody else. So banning and picking like this is something that you do with other teams, not necessarily for ONIC. You want to ban that Estes right away. If you ban ONIC, if you let ONIC-PH get that Estes, they know how to play around that. So I feel like if you go against ONIC, you have to have a different game plan for them.
And that's specifically why they need coaches. And Dale is doing whatever he can to just try to outdraft ONIC-PH at this point. But Selena being picked up by SGD Omega, Abyssal Arrow Trap's gonna be a huge factor here. What do you think?
No.
Wow, that's bold.
No. Just straight up no.
Again, you think the Selena is gonna play like the Franco? That the hooks, much like the arrows, are just gonna be moot.
And there's an Estes. The Estes will keep you alive.
Right? Yeah, you get stunned for about a month. It's fine. I'll keep you alive.
For a month. Doesn't matter. The Estes, Selena, if she doesn't have the best early game, if Selena doesn't have the best early game, you're not going to have enough time to burst down someone, especially with that Estes there. And considering the fact that you have a Lilia and a Cho on the other side, getting those early bursts are going to be a very, very big problem, considering how fast they wave clear.
Here's what's crazy about SGD Omega. It seems to be they're playing the game one. They're drafting the game one, right? They lost out good tanks, and now they're picking up the best one.
Fair enough, but Nomad.
What was that?
That was a Hayabusa ban.
Respect.
They're slowly evolving from Kenji being the Hayabusa guy. Is it going to be Yaknu as a Hayabusa
No,
guy,
I wouldn't be surprised, but I do want to.
I
do think one thing, that SGD Omega are definitely playing to ONIC right now. They are definitely playing to Omega. Why would you ever ban a Hayabusa? I don't care who plays it. You never need to ban a Hayabusa.
ONIC at the pace.
Yeah. ONIC is really on the driver's seat right now.
This is their dance.
Oh, look at the hovers though.
The Granger and the Minotaur, I'm sorry, it's over.
I like it. I like this.
It's over for me.
It's over. It's over.
But of course, I could definitely be proven wrong, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. It's hard to speak in absolutes, especially in a draft.
No, but they're gonna lose.
Wow. No, I really like this. ONIC-PH here picking up the Granger and the Minotaur. Regardless, they can live in the early game. They can live in the mid game. You don't like this?
The carry is a terrible pick for me.
Oh no, I'm talking about ONIC.
Oh no, I agree with that.
The carry or the carry?
I think this carry.
There you go.
The carry is a terrible pick for me. I don't. If you were on ONIC-PH, that's what you want. And I think the Claude would have been definitely a much better thing to pick, especially against the Lilia, against the Cho.
I think the Granger would have been better for Omega.
Yeah, that too. But
against the Estes, right? If you can't keep the fight going, you just burst them down.
Yeah, exactly.
The carry has a very, very small window to snowball, and after that, snowball's immediately going to be summer.
Exactly. That's why. You're going to pick the carry. I don't know, I think they should have maybe just went for a double mage instead. A lot more mobility to get to the Estes. Because look, how are you going to get to the Estes? You're not. You're not going to get the Estes with their lineup.
And the thing is, if the carry tries to burst down the Estes, that's one hero you missed out on. He's not a core.
He's not.
He's not a core.
Let's take a cut real quick, but in the meantime, let's go to predictions real quick.
ONIC.
Sorry, that draft was like clear-cut night and day for me.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a more lopsided draft in a very, very long time.
We could still be proven
We
wrong.
are definitely,
though.
there's a very good chance we're going to be proven wrong.
Yeah.
I always think that anything can happen in Mobile Legends. We'll see if anything changes here in game number 2. Game number 2 of the second series of the day is 2 for 2. Will we go for 2 for 0 or will it be a game number 3? Let's find out. Dive straight into the line of dawn.
ONIC-PH, ladies and gentlemen, in the lead with 1 in this best of 3. It's Wise on that Lilia, Delar on the Cho once more. Oh my Venus on the Estes, Zico on his Minotaur, and of course it's Iyakno on the Granger.
Meanwhile, inside of SGD Omega, we got Kripzu on that Grok, Kenji on that Thons, Carl Teasy on that Selena, Heath on that Kaja, and Toshinu on that carry. And it's going to be looking pretty safe here for both of these teams. SGD Omega specifically do not want to start pushing in way too much here. But we do see a bit of a rotation here over at the top side here from the side of ONIC-PH.
Okay, look, honestly, a little bit of a scuffle here. Kripsu might go down, does have the power of nature, going to be kept alive. Sorry, the ancient gift. But here's the thing. Look at the lineup of SGD Omega. They don't have an early game. They don't have a mid game. They kind of have a late game because of Toshi. Look how messy that is.
Yeah, what's weird here is Heath is sticking to the carry. Oh, big fight though in the jungle. Zico jumping into that bush, just checking. And here's what's crazy, right? He's able to do that with impunity. He did not get punished at all.
Yep.
He's able to just walk away like, yep, nothing happened.
Yeah, that's a normal day for us. And
Ooh, up top though.
Kripzu is crying because of Iyaknu.
there's nothing he can do.
He's a rock, but bullets still penetrate rock.
Second
And,
time in the
kind of going in for the aggressive plays there. No Divine Judgments available from Heath. That's going to be the back down from SGD Omega.
Yeah, they'll have to because they don't want to get a little bit greedy right there. But look at this turtle here. Being taken by ONIC. I don't think anyone can possibly contest this. Once again, there's a Lilia on the other side of that. That's going to be an easy retribution there.
Here's what's interesting. I think after that Game 1 loss, SGD Omega became a little more conservative.
Yeah. They don't want to burn out. They don't want to get too crazy. And I think now they know that they have the advantage and the momentum. So they just want to sit back and let SGD Omega make the mistakes. The pressure is on SGD Omega.
ONIC-PH is holding the reins of SGD Omega at this point in time, which is very uncharacteristic because they never do that to themselves. They never allow other teams to take control of their game style. And right now, ONIC-PH is looking like that team.
Wow, look at this. Even taking down that red buff.
In
So
under 3 minutes.
they're really steamrolling this. And look at the map. There's nothing SGD Omega can do here. They want to get this carry fed. Carry is like the only hope here for SGD Omega.
Check it out, Iyaknu just farming up what he can while Delar plays the former's game. He's just going to stay in bot and force it. He's just going to force the issue here.
Oh, nice Way of the Dragon. Knock up, forces the flicker out. That's enough. They're going to be falling back.
Wasted that flicker too.
Wasted the flicker. Nice disengage by SGD Omega, but this might be SGD Omega trying to go for a counterattack here, but I don't think that's going to be the wisest thing. They're going to see Abyssal Arrow connecting onto Minotaur. The rage is almost there, though.
I don't think they even got... Oh, they did get the crab point. But the Iyaknu top lane, he's going unchecked.
This is so crazy, and all that Oh My Venus has to do is make sure nobody comes in. But then again, big rotation from 6 to 12, and Delar catching himself out, just walking away. Shunpo plus Jeet Kune Do out to safety.
And the thing is with Selena, look at that.
Oh, Kenji.
Oh!
The thing with the Selena is that you have to make her work early.
It's
my...
Estes going in for the kill.
First blood!
First blood goes to Estes. Why would that happen?
Okay.
Welcome to 2019.
Okay. That just happened.
Yeah.
That just happened.
From behind 2 towers.
This is
An
insane.
Estes.
An Estes.
This is next. ONIC is next level now. And Delar's getting it out 2v1 outplay. He might actually survive this. No. Divine Judgment's going to get him out. That's going to be a kill. Not too worried about that. Turtle should be exchanged in return. Top lane tower goes down as well.
I'll take that. That's a good trade.
That's gonna be that's gonna be a trade favoring SGD Omega. Oh, not SGD Omega, but ONIC-PH. Without that, that's a turret, a kill, and a turtle.
Yep.
I'd say it favors ONIC. I'd say it favors SGD.
Oh.
But the problem is Carl TZ not able to do much on that Selena. Not hitting enough arrows. And that's the thing with Selena. She needs to snowball. She needs to be able to get momentum. But there is no momentum for Carl TZ right now.
Much like a Gushin, right? Much like a Gushin, you need to be getting those kills. You need to be at about the 5-minute mark, be at least 3-0 something.
Yeah. 2-0-2 is fine.
Yeah.
1-0-2 is kind of okay. But you need something.
Yeah.
I want to see more of the traps being laid out everywhere. Because that's the only thing that they can do to stop ONIC PH from really rotating everywhere.
Yeah. There's one. You see that right there on
That's
the
one.
sort of bottom side. But ONIC PH playing so confidently. They don't look like they're going to lose anytime soon. It doesn't matter. You're going to land that arrow. It's going to be on the tank.
And Zico's just going to be fine. He's going to heal it up, no problem.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I said. The Selena doesn't matter because there's an Estes.
Yep. And Zico here taking a lot of damage. His Crypto spinning up and paying the
Oh.
price. Wise takes his head and this turret as well. You're welcome, says ONIC PH.
Erosion just happened there onto Grok. A lot of the burst damage from ONIC PH is because they were sticking as a team. And they were giving all their damage onto the tank. And that's a critical member being taken out outside of SGD Omega as well.
Well, now the bottom lane tower is the next target. Divine Judgment coming out. Will anything come off it? Nice
Ooh.
flicker just to get away.
And the heal.
And the heal. That's, oh, look at it. Estes is here. Let me get you back to full HP. And the tower goes down for free as well.
Mobile fountain, dog.
My God. My God.
And Zyko has Motivation Roar too. So that's an additional level of sustain.
Yeah, heals on heals.
Oh, man.
Exhibits like, I heard you like heals.
Uh-huh.
So I put a heal in your heal.
Yep. ONIC PH with a partnership with Exhibit. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, and another turtle. I don't think that SGD can contest it.
Yep, third of the game.
Third of the game. 3 in a row for ONIC PH.
They are on point. The next thing that comes out of those dens are the Lord in about 2 minutes. So again, ONIC PH is on fire right now. Despite just being a 2-1, they have a 6,000 gold lead.
Yeah, Carl TZ still has yet to land the crucial Abyssal Arrow. That's a very, very big question mark for me.
Again, check it out. Delar did as Yaknu did earlier, right? Check it out. No more turrets down bot.
Yeah, no more. Absolutely not. They're all gone right here. Kenji even forced back, and that's going to be a
my
pull.
Venus.
Oh, my Venus finally going down. That could be the opportunity they want, but they're not going to press a little any further than that.
That might really be the opening that they have, but he
Oh, delayed damage, taking down the Kaja.
needs
Why?
to make sure that his Divine Judgment matters.
That should have been a 1-for-1. I don't know what they were doing. Take the advantage, get out. But
They're
look
trying
at
to
that.
defend this. Kenji has a lot of HP.
Yeah.
A lot of HP disappeared there. Abyssal Arrow not connecting from Carl TZ.
Nope.
Iaknu hurts, man.
Yep.
Oh,
Carl
look at that. He hits a point-blank Abyssal Arrow, finally. Maybe he needed that to get started.
stuns you about 0.25 seconds. Yaknu is doing well for himself here. Just taking towers up top. He hasn't left top in a while. And the Crypto trying to start up a big fight. Swinging and missing. And he is in the middle of the members of ONIC PH. Minnow and Fury are the two members of SGD Omega. They are going to take down Zico for the head of their Grok. And this is a 1-for-1 trade. It's a tank fight. Delar just distracting them enough with the Shunpos and the Jeet Kune Dos out. Is he going to survive? It looks like he is not, ladies and gentlemen. But he is. I thought he had one more flicker in.
Yeah, he did not. Not going to get that kill as now Iaknu starts to go down the mid lane. Should be able to secure this tower here. They've bought enough space for him. Death Sonata just to force them back. And they are absolute. Look at that tower.
That golden staff from Carry is way too late in this game to even matter
Are
at
you
this
even
point.
kidding right now how late his items are? It's crazy. It's well, he starts to hurt.
It's starting to hurt, but it's
Whoa.
a bit too late because right now ONIC PH is pushing.
I wouldn't say
much.
I would never say too late for carry. That's something I will never ever say.
Yeah, Carry's a late game carry, so you're gonna expect that she's gonna matter as soon as we reach the 10-minute mark, going into the 12-minute mark. That's where you should feel Carry. Presence. And we are feeling the presence of Carry here. 3-0 and 1 right now. And Minnow and Fury is not going to happen anytime around. Going to be able to flicker out, but Toshino is going to be able to secure that kill.
But at what cost? They put out so many ults on that for one dude.
Yeah, but the re-engage could be on here. Delar rotating to the bottom lane, wants to make some moves, but I don't think anyone's going to be able to be there to back him up.
That was a big objective being taken by SGD Omega. Taking down Zyko, the primary initiator here for ONIC PH.
I want to point out one thing. ONIC PH known to be very, very aggressive and very, very flashy. But the score is 4-5 at 9 minutes, almost 10 minutes in, and the gold lead is almost 10,000 up, which just goes to show ONIC PH is simply outplaying and outpositioning SGD Omega.
The versatility, I know what you mean, Ilustrado. ONIC PH here playing quite a different role as we could expect from a young and up-and-coming team that just wants to go for the kills, go for the big team fights, and this is their game to lose right now.
Definitely, and I think they have to sort of wake up a little bit. SGD Omega, they're kind of getting there with the carry, but at the same time, as for me, it's the ONIC PH team who's able to drown them out.
There's a lot on the shoulders of Toshino, I gotta say. He got like, what, 3 or 4 kills in the past 5 minutes?
Yeah.
And sure, it's on a non-threatening heroes like Estes, maybe...
You say that, but Estes killed
the Minotaur a little bit.
Tams.
Yeah, but then again, compare Estes to what? Dalar. Compare Estes
Yeah.
to Yaknu, right?
Yeah.
Non-core heroes. So again, I think for SGD Omega to get back into the game, maybe come back up to at least minimum speed to catch up, they need to get a kill on Yaknu. They need to get a kill on Wise.
A little bit of pause here, and as we sort of just try to figure out what's going on, let's talk a little bit about the breakdown of the team SGD Omega. If there's one thing they can do to get back into this Nomad, let's go to you for this one. What do you think they need to do?
They need to focus everything on keeping Carry alive, while at the same time allowing Carry to have a clear line of sight towards the threat that ONIC PH has.
And you have to realize, with all these fights that they've been having, none of them have been hard 5v5 fights. They've always been skirmishes. In a straight-up 5v5, this should be an ONIC wipe, no matter what. But seriously, the only good thing that's going for SGD right now is that they are picking the right fights.
Yeah, because here's the thing, though. On the side of ONIC PH, the moment that Minotaur has a lot of rage, he's just going to dive in, go for the Minoan Fury. And that's the signal for ONIC PH to go in and try to wipe out SGD Omega. I mentioned earlier on during the mid-game when they were able to pick off Minotaur, that was a primary objective for them, because Minotaur is going to be the signal for ONIC PH to go in for the fight. See what happened there. ONIC PH disengaged immediately, tried to scatter around because they know that they can't go for a full-on fight there.
There are no defensive Minoan Furies for ONIC PH. That's basically it, right? As soon as the Minoan Fury hits from Zyko, they are going to go for it as they play footsies around this Lord. It's level 1 though, 10 minutes, 30 seconds. This could still be the reason that SGD Omega could turn around if they steal this somehow.
Yeah, the Fury of Zico now gone down, charging it back up. They're already starting to work on the Lord, just trying to bait it out a little bit, buying some space for Dalar, who is pushing on the top lane as finally the endless battle does come out for him. Ooh.
Arrow connects on the Minotaur, no follow through. So while that's happening, the Lar is going to start the split push.
And look at Carrie, now picks up a Bloodlust Axe, so she's starting to pick up the pace now. It's a little bit late. She has a few items there, still wants one more, maybe two. We'll replace one of those later on, but look at that. Quick first on to Zico.
They committed the Divine Judgment, and I think they were going on this mindset that yes, Zico is who decides where the team fights happen. So again, we are going to commit the ults so that, you know, ONIC cannot come through. So this is good for them. This buys them a lot of time, but then again, you got to watch Dalar up top.
Yeah, well, they have 15 seconds until Zico gets back, and they're not going to matter that too much. The fact is that wave was shoved way back. So that's fine. Zico's going to be able to come back into this action, and he'll be back in time for another team fight.
That's a slight opening for SGD Omega. They're not capitalizing on that. Zico's nowhere to be found.
Yeah. They're a 5-man unit, and they're just playing it safe.
Oh, that Divine Judgment
As you
connects
say
on
that,
Venus.
as you say that, they actually do find the Estes, probably one of the most valuable targets here, as now Wise trying to do a back and forth here. SGD Omega starting to pull this back in their favor. Could actually go their way now. Now there's a small chance that SGD can actually turn this around for them, but they're just going to bait out that Lord as the Holy Crystal does finally come out for Carl TZ.
Meanwhile, over the top lane, it's the it's a fight among the fighters here. Cho is trying to look for an opportunity to try to go for Kenji here, or try to shove the lane, and then ONIC PH is poised to go for the Lord just to give a lot of space for him.
I feel like we need to see some sort of crazy play for us to break this deadlock.
Oh, Zico just keeps going for this, and he might be making the same mistake.
Oh, he does, actually.
That's another opening.
Zico just dies.
What is that? The third in a row.
Third in a row.
I don't entirely blame him because that's his job to face check those bushes. The thing is, SGD Omega is starting to predict it now, and unfortunately, no Minoan Fury.
It looks like they're going to be trading tanks here. Kripsu is going to drop himself here. Dalar responsible for that kill. And Toshino just being up front and personal, 2 forward for a carry, and they are going to retreat. It's 4v4 now in the middle.
Yeah, now it is starting to sort of swing towards SGD Omega's way. The gold lead is still 8,000, so it's definitely still significant, but the Lord should be able to help us tell the tale a little bit better here as the crab coin does go to Wise.
Now the Lord is going to be It's gonna be baited by ONIC PH to try to force a response here from SGD Omega. Meanwhile, over the top lane, it's still gonna be ONIC PH. It's gonna be the two fighters going in for the one-on-one. But look at the damage from Granger. While that's happening, though, Dilar finally showing himself onto Kenji.
Is this possible that that one Death Sonata actually got them that Lord?
He did.
Ooh, though, nice stun right there. Lands onto Oh My Venus. I think they can still get the Lord. I think they can still get it, but here comes Kripzu. No, it's going to be taken by Iyaknu. Nice Minoan Fury. That's Iyaknu who gets the first kill. Kripzu's in trouble now in the middle of everybody, and that's why he gets a killing spree. That's a Death Sonata being used. Lands onto Heath. He goes down very low, but not out for the count. And that should be a 2-for-0 exchange, including a Lord. ONIC PH finally break the deadlock.
Finally, it's a 2-for-none plus a Lord. Your welcomes is ONIC PH. They are going to be pushing down bottom here, as Lord could be marching along with them. This is going to be hard for SGD Omega to come back from, ladies and gentlemen. What was the key to that victory for ONIC PH? What took them that win? I think it was finally Zico breaking the pattern.
Yeah, getting that pick onto that... See what happened here for me is that they got that pick onto the Grok, and once the Way of the Dragon was used, they thought there was an opening for them, not expecting Estes to heal him up fully. And then, of course, the re-engage came from ONIC, and that re-engage was way, way, way too good.
I mean, why would you not expect Estes to fool people up fully, you know?
Yeah, but I think they were trying to go in before he fully healed them up.
Yeah. Even maybe kill him if they could, right?
Yeah.
That's what they've been doing for the past, 5 minutes that they've been playing around Lord's Den. But finally, after a Minoan Fury that clicks, a Minoan Fury that hits, even with a sliver of life, that's all that Zyko needed, they were able to win that trade. 2-for-none plus the Lord. I think when we come back from this break, we are going to see that bottom tower go through. Yeah. And this is going to be another chapter towards the end of SGD Omega in this best of 3.
Yeah, we'll try to find out what exactly is going on if we do take a short break. Well, not break, but like a short technical pause, rather, what I want to say. In the meantime, of course, ONIC finally breaking free. They are actually doing a little bit better this time. They have found an opening, looking to exploit that. How do you think that they can continue and end the game here? They do have Lord on their side. That's a big thing to have on your side.
Well,
literally.
It's, yeah, but...
Yay, high.
I don't know, if SGD Omega wants to come back here, they just need to make sure that they control the Lord push. They make sure that nobody's going to come near their base, but that's not going to be the case because ONIC PH is knocking on the doors.
And they're let in.
Of SGD Omega. And they're already in. They're already in the basement here.
Yeah, look at Dilar, still slowly working on that top lane push now. Middle lane should be going down any minute because look at the damage going down for it. They don't want to fight without Carl TZ. He's going to take an arrow and a miracle for them to save themselves here.
Kenji taking a lot of damage right in the middle. 4-man Minoan Fury by Zyko. He is going to drop 2 members. Iyaknu taking it. I think they're just going to go for the core, ladies and gentlemen. 3 members for SGD Omega down. Core, says Dilar. And that is going to be 2-0 for ONIC PH.
ONIC PH, wow, what another show from them. Showing so much restraint. They're doing so much better than we thought that they would. Going all the way here, and they're definitely here to play. Taking down the bosses of each game one by one. It's like a Dark Souls game.